Christianity is a religion that begins in the heart. Welcome to your daily 180 Bible study. There are a number of religions around this world, and you can go and you can investigate where they came from. There are some that have been spread by means of violence, by means of conquest. But Christianity's conquest is one that takes place in the heart. And this was the lesson that Jesus endeavored to teach all his life. Pure religion is something that begins not in our outward actions, but something that begins within the heart of man. This is really the lesson of Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. In Matthew chapter 5, you may notice right near the beginning as Jesus is delivering the Beatitudes, these blessings upon certain individuals. He says in verse number 8, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." Christianity begins with a pure heart. And that's the lesson that Jesus is teaching all the way through this sermon. In verse number 21, for example, he says, "You have heard that it was said to those of old, 'You shall not murder. And whoever murders will be in danger of the judgment. But I say to you, that whoever is angry with his brother without cause shall be in danger of the judgment. Whoever says to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council, but whoever says, You fool, shall be in danger of hell fire." Where does murder begin? It begins in the heart. Where does adultery begin, for that matter? Jesus goes on to show that as well, begins in the heart. When someone looks with a lustful attitude at a woman, that is where adultery, the sin, is born. And then he also looks at religion, and he turns it inside out. Whereas everybody else is looking at the outward appearance, Jesus encourages us to look within. He talks about those who love to stand on the corners of the streets and pray their long prayers in order to be seen by men, in order to be glorified in the eyes of men. He says they have their reward already. But pure religion is something that begins within us. And then Jesus tells us in chapter 6 and verse number 21 that wherever our hearts, our treasure is, that is where our heart is going to be. Maybe if we need our hearts to change, we need to deposit our treasures somewhere else.